Oh my god. We just found some games.
You win!
What is up to all my friends on YouTube, and welcome back to the latest episode of Thrifting Throwdown, that show all about adding video games to the collection on the cheap. And as always, I'm your host into this weird, wacky, wild journey of thrift hunting for video games. I am Dabstroyero, and straight off the bat, you're going to be wondering, where the heck am I? This isn't the game room. And you are absolutely right, because I am on the beautiful shores of the St. Lawrence River, just across the border from Canada in upstate New York here. You know, it's hard out here for a game hunting lucha. Sometimes I just need a little bit of R&R. I need a little bit of relaxation on vacation, and that's exactly what I'm here to do today.
Oh, oops. My vacation just started.
I'm going to be enjoying the sun, enjoying the weather, enjoying the water, and just having a great time. But you know what? Just because I'm on vacation, just because I'm traveling, doesn't mean there isn't some time for a little bit of thrift hunting. So I'm looking forward to having my first ever New York thrift hunt today, and I am thrilled that you are going to be joining me for this thrift hunting journey. I've got some fun stuff for us today, but before we get into that, we need to check out the video game collection, because I've been picking up so many games recently. You've been here for every single video game pickup as a subscriber, as I scratch and claw my way to 2,000 games in this freaking collection. We're getting so dang close, but you know what? That's not the only thing we're getting close to. We are just about 150 subscribers away from 1,000 subscribers for this channel. Huge freaking milestone. So seriously, if you haven't already hit that subscribe button, it would mean the absolute world to me. By hitting that subscribe button, you'll be here for every single video game pickup. You'll be here for 2,000 games, 10,000 games. You're going to be here for every single one. And that sounds like fun to me. What about you? While you're hitting subscribe, drop a like. Let me know you enjoyed the video, but even more importantly, drop a comment down below. Let me know what you enjoyed most. Let me know what your favorite pickup was, or if you've been seeing anything interesting out on your own thrift hunting journeys, because I learned so much from you in the comments and have an absolute blast chatting with you every week during the premieres of these videos. So you definitely do not want to miss that. Also, be sure to stick around to the end of the video, because that's when you will see my absolute best thrift of the day. But we got some beautiful weather. I'm excited to thrift in New York, so I don't want to waste any time. We've had just about enough talk. It's time for some thrift hunting action. Let's hit the road and see what we can find. Oh yeah. Little sun-faded categories here. Only $1 for categories? That's wild.
Categories. A letter comes up on the dice, and there's all these categories. And you think of a word for each that starts with that letter. But your answer can't be like anyone else's.
Beginning with our farm animals.
Rhinoceros.
Rhinoceros. Sure.
Categories from Milton Bradley. It's better to have your own.
Love categories. It's one of my favorite games. You basically roll a letter die, and whatever the letter rolls, like here it's a C. All your answers have to start with a C. A lot of fun.
Doesn't sound fun at all.
We used to get it when I was...
Condoms for display only. Wow. Vintage condoms. Golden pheasant. Fiesta. Dixie Deluxe. Wow. That's pretty cool. I see you got these PC games here. Is this all you had in terms of games?
I'm sorry, say that one more time.
Do you have any other games? Or
No,
just
that's it. That's all what's left.
Civ 5 is a great game, though. I played
Yeah,
the heck out of
yeah.
that. And you got the expansion pack for Civ 5 as well.
Deutschland ist zerstört worden. Ich weine die zukünftigen Generationen.
You buy it and then you upgrade to something new.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, well, nobody plays this anymore.
Yeah,
So,
Civ 6 came out.
so.
To be fair, though, I tried Civ 6, and I definitely preferred Civ 5, so enjoy the rest of your day, though.
Me too.
Pretty good so far. I'm excited to look around this flea market.
Yeah. All kinds, you never know what you're going to find.
Yeah, exactly.
Here. Yeah, it's fun.
Little Batman toy. That's cool. We got here some DVDs.
Yeah, actually, I could put them that way. Actually, that might be a good idea.
I take it these are all just music CDs, right?
Yeah, I think so. Oh, this one's a movie.
Oh, a little family movie.
Yeah.
That's cool. Well, thank you for letting me look around. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Oh, you too.
All right, someone's gonna love this Mickey planter. That thing looks so vintage. 15 bucks. That is very cool. Oh, oh yeah, Duff beer mug.
Duff bag. Can't breathe. Oh no.
Some old Looney Tunes stuff here as well. How's it going? Good, thank you. Some really old games. Some vintage comic books.
Feels like I'm wearing nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing at all.
Yeah? That's cool.
The one, Firestorm, or that one right there? Firestorm.
Firestorm, yeah. It's cool stuff to look at.
That one, that Firestorm one,
Yeah.
goes for like $100.
Oh, really?
And then if it was, they say if it was certified, it'd be a $1,000 bill.
Nice. That's a real nice find. Cool stuff though. I love seeing the Transformers. You don't really see those very often. Well, we found a table with some toys.
Hello.
How's it going? Little Venom pop pin. That's pretty cool. He's like Thor in this thing. $7. Harry Potter. Got some Severus Snape stuff. $18 on Woody and Buzz vinyl figure. Bunch of cool pins in here. The Goonies. That's freaking cool. Stranger Things.
Save it for later, and then I get
$5 for a bunch of Marvel tins.
That's how you do. That's what you do. Something for you, something for her.
Just spotted this cool looking Star Wars shirt for $1. Let's get this thing unfolded. That's awesome. It's like a little comic book cover, basically. Really nice amount of distress on it. McDonald's 15-minute workout DVDs. You know what? This brand, Yourself Fitness, I know they made an Xbox game about that, or based on that. So these are almost like video games here, but not quite. Well, we made it most of the way through so far. Have not had any video game settings except for those 2 copies of Civ. Still fun to be walking around because like we're in the middle of a vineyard right now. You can see in the distance all the different plants and stuff like that where they're growing the grapes for the wine. So even if I don't find any games today, I'm going to be getting a drink in a moment. So today's a success no matter what. But hey, I also get to see cute stuff like this little flower thing. That would look good in the game room, right? Right?
How about new?
What? I thought this was a Hanna-Barbera thing at first, but all these characters are like not quite Hanna-Barbera. Like I thought this was like whatever that hound dog thing's name was. This is supposed to be like Yogi Bear looking guy. That's pretty interesting. Some inbox Barbie keychains. What year are these from? 1997. Yeah, a little puppy hiding over there in the shade. There you go, cute little pop-up flea market out here in the heart of upstate New York. I'm in this beautiful vineyard. I didn't find any games, but I did find a whole bunch of grapes, which I presume have recently been made into wine, which I'm about to consume. So, no games, but we're about to get a little bit tipsy. But who knows, maybe we'll have some other luck out here before we head home. So, let's see if we can have 1 or 2 more stops, maybe have a little bit of luck and find some games, hopefully. And we'll stay clear of this swampy little fetid watering hole here. This place is massive. Oh my god, how old are these books? Red Rider, this super old Mickey Mouse book. What the heck? He sat down heavily. Hanna-Barbera's Shazam? Oh yeah, we got some good stuff right inside the door here. I mean, creepy clown notwithstanding, we've got some old figures. I'm pretty sure that's the, what, $6 million man? We got black suit symbiote Spider-Man. Wow. Planet of the Apes figure. That's freaking cool looking.
Take your stinking paws off me, you damn dirty ape!
Don't know who that is, but I love his beard. This looks like the Scarecrow from Wizard of Oz. And then, of course, some awesome turtle figures here. Bebop. We got Trash Man, Frog Guy. All the favorites. Oh my god, Power Rangers. Gargoyles. I think it's the first gargoyle thing I've seen in a while. So freaking cool.
I wasn't playing with toys.
Okay, we got our first pile of DVDs to look through here. Any games, any games, any games. Fingers crossed. That's a big old bust. Bust. What is this freaking creepy thing? What the who was wearing this as a Halloween costume 100 years ago? Wait, it doesn't even have a year on it. So who's that supposed to be? Is that like Orphan Annie or something? Apricot and Hops a lot? I have no freaking clue what that is, but the colors on that box are awesome. I found the Mandalorian section. Cute little lunchbox sitting there. The Force is strong with this little one. They've got the Monopoly game. They've got the puzzle. We've got a little planter for succulents. Ooh, almost knocked that bobblehead over. Whoops. We got some figures tucked in here. I'm seeing, you know, a decent amount of toys and stuff. I'm not really seeing games, though. I haven't seen a single game, actually. That is Mintion card. Wow, the condition on that is so good. I love looking at the backs of these boxes and just seeing, like, what was available in the set. Brimstone Love, Metalhead, those are so cool. Super nostalgic. Did you collect these toys when you were growing up? Let me know in the comments down below. Okay, I don't know if you see what I see. I see a little tote down here with DVDs. Crossing my fingers. Oh no, this is not looking promising. Okay, what in the heck? An Allen Iverson action figure?
Here's Iverson. Lou the defender. Stays right with him. Allen wants to go. Wants the baseline. Fade away. Yes!
He's way too good! He steps around Lou and drilled it!
Literally never knew they made that. Okay, so that is what he looks like. Does that look anything like him? That looks more like Carlton from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, if anything.
It's not unusual to be loved.
Oh my god. This trip has not been a bust. We just found some games. We just found very few games. Almost no games. And the prices on them are not great. $5 a piece. Connectimals now with bears. Now with bears, really? NFL Fever 2003 for $5. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. Yeah. Normally at a time like this, I say let's keep looking and see if we can find anything else. But the fact that these are the only games we've seen so far, you know, I might have to pull the trigger. I might have to pay a little bit extra. Chicken Blast.
Bruh.
Or sorry, Chicken Blaster, complete in case. I do have the little cardboard version of this game, but I don't have this, so I think I'm gonna grab that. And let's see what else we got here. So Tourist Trophy for $5. Also complete. Case is in okay condition. Yeah, let's grab that too. Why not? Why not, guys? We're on vacation. Oh, by the way, look at these Batman glasses right here. Super cool. But yeah, I'm on vacation. Why shouldn't I spend a few extra bucks on this stuff? Oh, and yeah, look. PlayStation 1 game sitting right here. That's cool. I'm gonna skip Connectimals. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm definitely gonna get those two, but I'm gonna look these up real quick and see what they're going for. Actually, I'm gonna look them all up and see what they're going for. So, in a few minutes, you're gonna see whatever I picked up.
A few moments later.
All right, I don't know how well you're gonna be able to hear it because, as you can see, giant fan blowing straight at me, but we got a few more games here. Virtua Tennis 3, in the wrong case. MVP Baseball 2004, and that thing is so freaking loud. 2K5, so more junk. You know, nothing I'm gonna grab from this pile, I don't think. Yeah, missing the manual on Virtual Tennis, so I'm not gonna be grabbing that one.
Incomplete. Forget it.
But we do have some He-Man figures over here, so that's kind of cool. Oh wow, and a Gargoyles folder. Dude, imagine having this back in school. Here you go, ladies. Oh.
$19.49, $10 total.
All right, thrift fans, just leaving that little marketplace, thrift store, antique mall, whatever you want to call it, did pick up 2 games for $10, way over my $2 to $3 price range. But we are out here in upstate New York trying our best to find some games, and you know, sometimes beggars have to be choosers here. So I don't mind pulling the trigger for a little bit pricier games if it means I'm getting some good footage or, you know, just having a good time, because like I always say, it's about the journey, not the destination. But for now, my destination is the car because I'm getting back on the road and it's time to head home. Friends, back in the game room once again. Time to take a look at our really modest, really meager New York thrift haul. Yes, I know it's not the big score we've been used to lately, because believe me, we have had some massive scores in the last few episodes. So if you need one of those, there are plenty more episodes to check out after this one. But this time, a little bit more of a low-key thrift hunt. You know, we went out, we saw some cool and interesting stuff. Didn't see as many games though, but you know, that's sort of the name of the game here. You're not always gonna have a massive score when you're going out hunting at flea markets and vineyards, at antique stores in upstate New York. You know, you're not always gonna have the biggest scores, but we still somehow managed to find 2 games out there, and we picked them up pretty cheaply. But listen, I know 2 games is not nearly enough to hold over my Dabomaniac, so we have got bonus games.
Bonus games.
That's right, let me set down this huge pile of bonus games here. Ugh. So yeah, I knew 2 games was not going to be enough for my crew, so I had to scour every single bonus game I've collected in the last few weeks, and I have got a nice little pile here from a variety of sources. So jumping in first, we have a pile of games here. We've got 3 loose games. These are going to be a little bit hard to show you, but let's see here. Zoo Tycoon 2 DS, Little's Pet Shop Friends, and Puppy Playtime. Okay. And in addition for the DS, we've got this Tinkerbell game, we've got this Dogs and Cats game, and World Zoo something or other. So yeah, obviously these are not the most desirable games, but you're seeing the stickers here. They were super cheap. They actually were all picked up together for something like $5, I think, including those other 3 I just showed you. And these are courtesy of some friends of mine here locally who saw them at a yard sale, just grabbed them for me knowing I was filling out the game collection. So thank you so much for picking those up for me. Definitely appreciate that help contributing to the game collection. By the way, I don't mention this too often, but I have had some people ask, so I'm just gonna throw it out there. I do have a P.O. box. If you are the type of person with that level of disposable income, that level of a charitable nature that you feel like contributing to the game collection, by all means, do your thing. I certainly don't want to discourage people from participating and, you know, contributing to the game collection if that's something that's really exciting to them, but at the same time, you know, don't necessarily give away your prized possessions. Don't give away things you can't necessarily afford to give away to people. Sometimes I feel a little bit weird when I see that on other YouTube channels where, you know, people are sending in super valuable items. Like, okay, every now and then I can imagine that, you know, some rich philanthropist is deciding to give away a game, but in other cases, you know, people are taking that out of their personal collections, which, what a thoughtful gift, one, but wow. You know, it's a terrible responsibility for them, I think, in that case. So, as you can see, I've been wrestling with the moral quandary of this for a while. There's my P.O. box information if you want it. If you don't want it and you think I'm scum for putting it there, I get that too. But moving on, enough of my anxieties. A few more pickups that were contributed by friends. A Bug's Life, the Greatest Hits Edition. I have seen this all over the place, but I haven't seen it cheap, and they happened to see it super cheap and grabbed it for me.
Well, hello there, Flick. I learned a long time ago that the ant's most basic line of defense is your berry throw.
Along with Alvin and the Chipmunks Shipwrecked, and along with these two PlayStation 2 games, and obviously, you know, these Dance Dance Revolution games, you know, whatever, I thought Swing Away Golf had some really interesting cover art choices here. I mean, I love looking at the sort of animated figures here. Like, who is this guy supposed to be? Is he some kind of rapper like Fat Joe or something? I don't know. Who can ever decide? But either way, who doesn't love this guy's rat tail, ponytail looking thing? So yeah, I love looking at cover art like this. Anyway, great pickups. Thank you to my friends for contributing those to the collection. Definitely appreciate that. Thank you so, so much. One final contribution from my friends here. Thank you so much to my friend who gave me their own copy of Diablo Battle Chest. I've played Diablo. You know, I like those point and click games. I actually am a big fan of, you know, like the old Baldur's Gate stuff. And I've definitely used those clips in some of my other videos and stuff, but never had this before. So I'm really excited to add this to the collection as well. So thank you so much for sharing that with me. And now these pickups are mine. I just didn't really film them well. So I've got this U-Draw pad, the first time I've ever picked up a U-Draw pad actually. And I scored it super cheap. Literally $2.99 at the Salvation Army, so you can't complain about a $2 U-Draw pad. That's pretty cool. And I do have a little bit of footage of this one that I'm going to drop in the video here, so you'll be seeing that as I'm talking right now through the magic of editing. Now we're getting into some more actual pickups for myself. Now these three PS3 games I actually picked up for $1 each at a flea market. The only games I found at the entire flea market. They were listed for $1 each. I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna haggle. I'm not even gonna worry about it. I'm just gonna pay $1, grab them, not bother filming anything, and just call it a day. So a few quick bonus games here, super cheap on these. And lastly, as you can tell by the stickers here, we've got Goodwill pickups, the Godfather Black Hand Edition, and Guitar Hero Smash Hits, which shockingly both have pretty decent value, especially this Guitar Hero game. Very shocked by how much value this game has. That said, another scenario where, you know, I went in, there was nothing really else to look at in the store, completely crowded, hard to film, but I saw two clutch games, had to grab them for the collection. So they get added in as bonus games at this point. All right, so the only thing left to talk about the two games I picked up in actual New York on our actual trip. Unfortunately, nothing exciting, just Chicken Blaster in the plastic case. I didn't have it before. I did have the cardboard sleeve version. And then we've got this tourist trophy, you know, motorcycle game. Honestly, not the most exciting stuff. I probably overpaid a little bit. Definitely didn't hit my $2 to $3 price range on these, but how often can I say that I bought games in upstate New York on vacation? Sometimes, like I say, thrifting really is about the journey and not the destination. You know, we didn't get massive scores of games here, but I had an amazing trip. Had so much fun, got to visit so many new places and see such cool new stuff, and I scored some games along the way. Tell me that is not the right way to thrift for games. No pressure, low pressure, just have a good time. That's what I'm looking to do. But yeah, that said, I gotta get this pile cleaned up so we can wrap this thing up and see where the collection stands after all of these games. So, be right back. There you have it. There's our decent little haul for today. Obviously, such an awesome trip in New York. I keep saying it, guys, but it was so beautiful up there. I love seeing the water, love being on the river. So nice to take a break from the day-to-day grind. But now that I'm back, I'm looking forward to getting hard. Wait a minute. Now that I'm back, I'm looking forward to hitting the road hard, picking up an absolute... Oh my god, I can't believe I said that a second ago. I have to leave it in, right? That was dumb. But anyway, I'm looking forward to scoring some mega hauls coming up, so stay tuned for those episodes. And if you haven't seen all of Thrifting Throwdown, you are missing out because there are 50 plus episodes of amazing thrift hunting content for you. Hours and hours of enjoyment. Do not miss out. Go check out those old episodes. Check out the back catalog. See what you've been missing. See all my time-consuming edits and dumb little things I threw in the video. And while you're there, hit those like buttons, drop me comments, let me know what you're seeing, let me know what you're thinking, what edits are you loving, which ones didn't make you laugh. I love the feedback, I love chatting with you guys, I always have a blast, so definitely leave me a comment down below. And of course, the biggest thing you can do to help this channel, if you are not already, is hit that subscribe button and become a subscriber. By subscribing, you join my tag team and help to grow this channel. You help us get seen by other people on YouTube, which helps to grow it even further. And suddenly we have a much bigger community of thrift hunters here, all chatting, all having a good time and enjoying the same hobby, which is hunting for games on the cheap. But yeah, speaking of hunting for games on the cheap, let's take a look at where the collection stands today. Because yeah, we didn't pick up a ton of games, but with those bonus games, we did make a little bit of dent in the collection. So we are just inching our way higher, inching our way closer to 2,000 games little by little, which is going to be our next major milestone for the channel. That is going to be a big one, 2,000 games, wow. But as always, I'd like to remind you, you can follow me on social media, especially on Instagram at Dabstroyero. If you want to see more of my shenanigans, you definitely do not want to miss that. And of course, stay tuned until the end of the video because my best thrifts of the day are coming up in a moment. You're going to find out which game in front of us here is the absolute best thrift of the day. It's going to be a total surprise. But as always, thank you so much for watching. It has been an absolute blast, and I cannot wait until the next episode of Thrifting Throwdown to hit the road with you again. So until next time, keep on thrifting. Oh yeah! And lastly, as you can tell by the stickers here, we've got Goodwill pickups.
Duffman, can't breathe. Oh no.